All right, well, it looks like we got our fourth round set up already, guys. We're going to have Trey Henderson again with his Sabine, Elite Sabine Ray.
And this time, we have Matthew Mendoza, who's running Elite Quinlan Voss with Elite Dooku. And this was the deck that we briefly mentioned at the beginning of the stream, where it's a dual threat between a Voss special and a Mind Probe special.
And we saw that Mind Probe special hit for, what was it, 7 earlier?
Yeah, and then I think it was 9 on the following turn.
9 on the following turn, playing against a card draw. So this is I've played against this Voss Dooku deck once. It looks really fun to play. At first, I originally thought it was counterproductive with Dooku's ability and Mind Probe, and Voss's ability, her special. But then after playing against it, it was definitely not counterintuitive running those two together. It still worked out very well. So
yeah, and Matthew asked me about this. He was building this deck last night, and he asked me for some advice, and I was just questioning why not run Ventress instead, and he just likes how tanky Dooku is, and he does have that 2 discard side to help him hit.
And see, Voss is also he's just already seeing a thermal paint go off. Yeah, Voss is his threat. If you have that special sitting on the board, and they're hitting you for discards, it might stop you from re-rolling. Getting rid of cards in your hand, because that special, it's the difference between your opponent's hand and your hand is how much damage it's going to do. And with that deck, it does draw. You do have the potential to draw a lot of cards. So I don't know. I really like Voss, and I think she's just fun to play. So we'll see how it works out for him. Already got a
Force Illusion coming down on Dooku after Sabine's activation, and he was able to resolve 5 damage. Wow. Did you see, Matthew? Did he use Dooku's ability?
I didn't catch that. So what's this upgrade that Dooku has on him right now, Justin? That's
Temptation. So
Temptation.
that's a new one. It's a 1-cost upgrade. It's got a discard and a disrupt, I believe, and then 2 special sides and 2 blanks. And it's the upgrade that gives your opponent the choice of either drawing 2 cards and giving you 2 resources. So if they decide not to do that, you get to draw 2 cards.
So these guys are playing really fast. We already got 5 damage down on Dooku. Now, what do you think about him hitting Dooku first over Voss, with Dooku's ability to string it out?
I like it. I've always liked going after Dooku first, just to put a lot of pressure on your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
Forcing them to discard, possibly important cards.
Right. So hitting that proximity,
his dice are also
hitting that temptation special.
Dooku's dice are also much better than Voss's.
So he hits that temptation special. So Matthew's hand's empty. So he's gonna let Matt draw the cards. Still have 2 sticks showing on Dooku. And got another 4 speed down on Dooku. Man, this is second round?
No, this is round 1.
First round. Look how many upgrades Matt already has out. He has more than an initial hand of just worth of upgrades down.
That's pretty remarkable, especially if you consider the Force Illusion he played too.
Yeah. So he has 2 cards. He had 2 cards in his discard pile, plus 1 left in his hand, plus 5 upgrades. So that's 8 cards he went through on his initial first turn. That is insane. So Sabine does have fast hands on her. Got that holocron special as well on.
And now he's got that thermal paint in the graveyard, and he's got Infamous out.
Yeah, he's got Infamous, got the fast hands on Sabine, got thermal paint in the graveyard.
So Rend coming down, getting rid of the 4 speed. I don't know about that. I'd get rid of the holocron.
Take the holocron, especially with it showing special.
And especially since you're going for Dooku.
Yeah.
You don't want Voss to get built up.
Yeah. So see the special on 4 speed and some sticks off Dooku.
And a disrupt on the Temptation.
So he's going to Infamous, bring back thermal paint, roll in Sabine.
It was interesting that Matt decided to put the thermal paint damage on Dooku at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I think I would put that on Quinlan and try to build up Dooku.
And Sad Ray rolling her 1 resource over there. Got that 3-for-1 disrupt. Now, he's showing that holocron special. I know he's holding a force push in his hand.
See, and that's where Trey could have prevented that.
Yeah, now he's
that
going to
rend.
roll out with it. 2 gun. Got the 2 range showing on the force push. Man, this deck, that seems like it's bursting a lot of damage. Now that double 3-for-1 disrupt. How do you feel about that 3-for-1 disrupt on Sabine?
I think it's really good.
You think it's worth spending a resource? I mean, I know obviously it's worth disrupting 3 resources, but so you.
I mean, I probably wouldn't spend 1 to disrupt 1, but
Yeah, but
yeah, if my opponent is holding onto resources, I'll disrupt 3 of them.
planned explosion, yes, planned explosion would be awesome if it came out, but
I don't think Trey's running that.
No.
I think this is strictly like an action cheating.
yeah,
Sort of hero deck. Similar to a Luke Ray, maybe. But even more cancerous.
yeah.
But I mean, heroes got to do what heroes got to do, right?
Yeah. Especially with the FFG.
So meditate comes down. He's gonna be able to meditate with that Voss blank if he wants to.
Into the special on Temptation? No, that's
Psychometry?
Temptation. That's Psychometry, yeah.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, just to prevent Trey from re-rolling that Sabine die. Because Psychometry would let him remove a die, and then
Or
he
he
draws
could-
cards equal
or-
to the value on that die.
Yeah. Yep. So now we got both holocrons out, a force speed, a force push.
So, man, that is so many upgrades.
Yeah.
I bet Matt's wishing he had a Power of the Force in his deck.
Power of the Force. Maybe he does.
Maybe he does. I don't know though. Oh, and he's got Emperor's Favor on the table too, so he's gonna be able to draw.
Extra cards. An extra card every round. His hand size is now 6.
So Trey's just. Man, I bet Matt's really wishing he could have got a Mind Probe by now.
Yeah.
Because.
Was that a micro? So he drew Abandon All Hope? Oh, I couldn't tell if that was Mind Probe or not.
Yeah, I don't think Abandon All Hope is going to be extremely useful here, because Trey's probably going to spend his resources pretty quickly. And see what else Matt got. Matt got his Mind Probe.
That's what I thought he drew. Yep, got his Mind Probe. So
Man, it's still a pretty even game damage-wise here. 7 damage on both sides of the table. And Dooku does take a little while to kill.
yeah,
Looks like Matt just forgot to draw his last 2 cards for the start
no,
of the
I don't
main
think
round.
he had drawn yet.
Oh,
I think he was trying to figure out if he wanted to discard.
I
anything.
see. Yeah, Matt should definitely play Power of the Force in here. 'Cause
Another thermal paint.
by this point, it'd be so easy to, Power of the Force Dooku 1 melee into 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, did Trey not Infamous that in? No, he straight up played it. or
Yeah, I
paid
think
for
he
it.
wants to wait for the Infamous for when he brings the other one back.
So he played that one from hand, I see.
yeah.
So Voss coming in.
Got that holocron special, so we're definitely going to see a Mind Probe Force Push
And
special.
a Force Push, which not going to be super helpful since Trey's going to be able to action cheat in.
Now he's going to Infamous the other thermal paint.
But that Holocron, I bet Trey's really wishing he had played Rend on that Holocron, because it has rolled nothing but
especially when he
specials.
sees Mind Probe drop down across from him.
So that's 3 damage from the 2 thermal paints. And Sabine, he has fast hands, and then he has another action. He takes the resource instead of resolving the damage.
Maybe wanting to overwrite that thermal paint with a second chance in his hand. Maybe he learned from the first round not to.
Well, he has
test it
another
too long.
action, too. Because he infamous onto Sabine.
Right.
So he resolved the resource with fast hands. He should have another action. I don't think he sees it.
Yeah, so here goes Mind Probe.
So that's only going to do 3 damage right now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, he might choose not to resolve it and try to get a Temptation special off.
Nope, there's...
Nope, he's going to go ahead and do the 3. And I think Trey's learned from his mistake last game, and he's probably going to play that second chance right now.
And with that focus showing on psychometry, that's a dead Sabine if he doesn't have any mitigation. So,
well, not through the second chance.
Well, he hasn't played second chance though.
Right, but
another holocron special. I think he has another force push in his hand too.
So
there, yep. And obviously second chance come down. So playing it safer a little bit than we saw in that first round. We saw Trey play.
So Sabine has effectively 7 health left.
So
Matthew
there's
has
4 on the board. No, he leaves the.
So he does the
+2
2 to
from-
pop second chance. He can do another 4. So
He needs to find 1 more damage.
right. Oh, he could focus the Voss special. Oh, that would only be 3 damage. Matt has 5 cards in hand. He hasn't played one this round, has he?
Oh,
so
don't think so.
So Voss's special will be a 4 damage.
Because Trey has 1 card in hand. Yeah.
So he's gonna manipulate. Man, it is really interesting to see this.
And Trey's last card's Lothcat, so now that that's a blank, he Lothcats, and I don't know, there's still 2 Herodai with a focus showing. So
Herodai.
I'm sorry, Voss.
This is really interesting to
so
see.
he's gonna play Lothcat.
This Voss deck, controlling his opponent to make him discard all his cards.
Yeah.
Because now that Voss special is going to do quite a bit. I think you remove the focus here.
Definitely the focus. Make him,
Oh, no, Trey.
Make him. No, you got to make him discard to get that damage out.
Oh wait, now he's rethinking it. Is he not going to play the Lothcat? Oh, he discarded.
No, he already played
Okay.
the Lothcat. Yeah. Yeah, you have to make him try and reroll for that.
So now off of that
Yeah.
manipulate, he can meditate into special. So Sabine is going to die. Oh, but Trey smartly claims and uses the
Maz's Castle.
Maz's Castle to draw 2 cards.
Making him
Matt
discard
discards
1.
another one.
So he's still going to do 3. And then focus to 2 melee on Dooku.
Yep.
And there goes Sabine.
And it is a single die Ray with no upgrades. And Matt has 6
But he
6
had-
force powers.
But it is. Matt had that out almost second round. That's ridiculous. That board
I mean, he
state
had the
built
holocrons, but
so quick.
this round those holocrons turned into
Yeah, but building that board state that quick was ridiculous.
And Matt, now to punish Trey even more, Matt drew into his Dark Presence, and he has discard sides on almost every
Yeah.
single dice.
That deck is nasty, Justin. Nastiness.
Yeah, I mean, I already hate playing against decks that just nuke my hand with discards, but playing against one that nukes my hand and does damage to me.
Well, I mean, I guess if that's what you're gonna draw, I guess that Vibro Knife is best you could hope for. But see, so now he's got a dead second chance at his hand.
I think Trey really needs to draw into that Awakenings that we saw in his deck earlier.
He's gonna have to. I still don't see it helping. He's gonna do it max 3 damage a turn.
Yeah, I mean, I think Trey's getting a little frustrated. I mean,
Look at those specials, Justin. Oh
Mind
my
Probe
God.
special,
So
Voss, and a Voss
either-
special.
2 Voss specials. So you either
Oh my
discard to
gosh.
avoid Mind Probe or...
And Matt has
and get
6
hit by
cards in
hair.
his hand.
So he's going to make him discard 1, so smart
He
play.
had to.
Oh my God. 2 Voss specials and a Mind Probe special.
So that's...
Yep, so I'm
Oh,
going to
man.
hit you for 2. And then I'm going to Hera, and hit you for, what is that,
Voss.
3 more? I mean, Voss. Why do I keep saying Hera?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Double Voss. 7 damage off of 3 dice. So he needs 3 damage and this game's over. So
And he gets
a
2
stick
damage
on Dooku, stick on
Dooku.
Dooku. Make him discard. Easy, Trey. It'll be alright. Stuff happens, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the big frustrations with some of the players in our area is that they'll
Meditate into a
like
focus.
Grant,
Yeah.
one of our co-hosts. He ran. Oh, and Trey concedes.
Yep.
Or did
He meditated
he
into
rolled
the
a focus.
focus.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he meditated into the holocron focus. So
Yeah.
That's game. So, oh man, that
Wow.
was
That was
ridiculously quick upgrades.
exciting to see though.
Yeah.
That Quinlan Voss deck. You know, I didn't expect much out
I
of
mean,
it.
Quinlan Hera.
I
I
didn't
do not know why I keep calling him Hera. I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't expect that much damage to come out of it, and I didn't expect it to ramp that fast. I mean, I know Blue Villain with Holocron is insane, but
Right, I played against.
I mean, another thing is almost every single one of the upgrades that Matt was playing has a focus.
right.
Temptation has a focus, Psychometry has a focus, and Force Speed has a focus,
Force
Holocron
Speed,
has a
Holocron.
focus, Dooku has a focus. So he was getting a lot of consistency between the focus he was rolling and the Meditate that he got early.
Now I played against the Voss Dooku Friday, but there was he was, I guess you could say, bursting card draw more. I did not see upgrades like that hit the board like that quickly. That was
What kind of
ridiculous.
card draw? Just Boundless Ambition or
No,
the Temptation? Did you play that?
The new card where the special
Dark Council.
Dark Council.
Yeah. That was another thing that Matt was asking me last night when he was asking for advice on deck building, was asking me if he wanted to put Dark Council. But, I mean, the Temptation play, I think, works out a little better than that
Yeah.
because it has 2 special sides.
Right.
Although, I mean, Dark Council does have 2 focus sides also, which helps him with that game plan. But, I mean, it's kind of overkill at that point for cheap upgrades that draw you cards. And just pick the one that, you know, has double the chance of doing that.
Yeah, I think there can be an argument made either way, but I don't know.
After seeing that deck in action, though, I think I definitely play Power of the Force.
Yeah, Power of the Force will definitely finish it for you quick.
And even Powering the Force, a focus side for 5 or 6.
Yeah, why not? That was epicness. That was fun to watch. But then again, Justin, there it is again. Villains just doing what they do over
Yeah,
here.
Villains doing work. Did we see? Okay, the Mace Windu, game 1, but
that was
other
hero
than that,
though.
yeah,
If Mace Windu would have been going against that, pretty sure it would have been a different outcome.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know though, because I mean, yeah, Matt didn't really have that many opportunities to control. He only had the manipulate.
He was
the one
controlling.
time.
He was controlling his side of the board,
And
with
he was
focus
controlling
and card
Trey's
draw.
hand.
Yeah, he was focusing, drawing cards, spinning the specials, and hitting it.
Yeah.
You know, which if you're gonna do that, that was what, turn 3 game over. So
Was that turn 3?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so. It might have been turn 4, but I'm pretty sure it was turn 3.
I don't know.
But either way,
Yeah.
you know, that was ridiculously epic board state built very quickly.
Yeah, so unfortunately we didn't get to see Ahsoka. That was a character I really wanted to see today. We didn't get to see new Kylo or new Phasma, which actually was kind of a relief since
Yeah, that was
it's been nothing but Kylo, new
that's
Phasma for
all
2
we've
weeks.
seen played when the 2-player came out, because everybody was tired of Spirit and Awakening. So But that's all right.
But yeah, we still got to see some old decks. We got to see Palpatine, see how he stacks up.
Little Palparoonie.
And it's always fun to see these new characters in action, see the new cards, and figure out what the most efficient decks are for the upcoming regional season.
Yeah, and now to the best part of our day, Justin.
What's that?
We get to get ready and do this Duel of Fates, man. We're going to see some deck building in action.
So if you're just joining us, or if you weren't here earlier, we announced we're hosting a deck building event just after this. Probably going to take a 30-minute break or so. We'll start a new stream. So look for that around 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30-ish.
To start. Actually, no, there's 13 minutes left in the round. So
right.
It'll probably
it might be 5:45.
It'll probably be like 5:45. Look for it. And it's a new format that we came up with that's really going to challenge these players' deck building skills. And if you're a new player especially, come join us. We'll have those players in to interview them on what they were thinking about.
Gonna get some deck building ideas, strategy,
right, and
things like that. It's gonna
it'll help you learn to evaluate cards better, and what the staples are for different colors, and just might help give you some advice, and so you can take some tournaments down on your own.
It's gonna be fun.
And so like I said, thanks for the stream. Thank you for joining us, man. We love all our viewers, and we're glad that you were so vocal today. We hope.
Don't forget to tell your friends, guys. Tell your friends. Like, subscribe on Twitch and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube.
Check out
Search
Ettin
Games on YouTube. We do this every single week.
Every
Sunday. We usually try to start at 2:00, but there's always some stragglers.
We try to accommodate our players. This is what it's. It's about the players.
Right.
If somebody wants to play and they're stuck in. We live in Houston. Traffic happens.
Yep. It's a big city.
People
takes our players
stuff, so,
an hour to drive out here.
But we definitely try and start as close to 2:00 as we can, and we look forward to seeing all y'all guys every weekend. Me and Justin have a blast doing this, talking to y'all, watching these games played, and giving our opinions on them and stuff. So,
DJ Big Russ, thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. So like I said, let your friends know, like, subscribe on Ettin, and if you missed the stream, they upload a few days later. They upload to YouTube, add some effects and do some editing on that to cut out some dead space and stuff. So. And
if you just stumbled upon us and are new to Star Wars Destiny, go join like Knights of Ren Discord channel and
definitely.
There's
lots of groups on Facebook.
Yeah, search Facebook for local groups. There's lots of help out there for you guys. So, anyways. We are gonna stop. We're gonna take a break.
Hey, y'all stop talking like y'all are leaving. Remember, we're gonna be back here in a little bit, and I expect to see all of y'all back for this. So
so
don't break my heart, guys.
We'll start back up at 5:45, and with this deck building event, and hope to see you there.
See y'all later, guys.